The epic and unbeatable at Scrabble. The nerds with attitude.
Hey,
I got
WandaVision,
WandaVision number 8.
WandaVision.
You done? You done?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, Agatha all along. All right, now we done.
It was Agatha all along.
You know the voices. We the N.W.A. Nerds with attitude. I am Shin the hero. I have Animus Prime. Okay. Flores Bloom.
What's up,
Somebody
people?
say hello.
Oh, Hunter Rage.
What's up?
And Jimmy Max.
Hey man, y'all ever be in the tub taking a shower
Oh my god.
and you like lathering up with the soap and you got like soap bubbles and it's like all over and then you fart and then it gets bubble.
Only
This
you.
quick.
Only you, Jimmy. We are talking about WandaVision episode 8. A lot happened in this episode. It was also pretty long too, man. About like 45 minutes or something like that.
That was pretty long.
Yeah.
At first I was like, man, this is a clever way for a clip show. Because y'all was just showing stuff we already knew. But we're going to go to Noah first like we do normally. Noah, episode 8. All right, Noah's our resident. What is it, Isaac?
All right, so let's say it together.
Hater.
Hater.
Noah, episode 8 has told you everything you wanted.
It did? Or did it tell
Oh,
me stuff I
God.
already knew?
Bruh.
So you telling me you already knew Scarlet Witch was a entity, a title?
Oh, I didn't really care about that whole part. Listen, I'm just gonna get straight to it. This is one of the worst episodes of the whole series.
Oh my god.
This shit was long for no reason. I don't see why y'all like this show. This show is ass cheeks. Oh my god.
Why?
At this point, I'm entertained on the fact that how much he hates this show.
No, it's just this episode was boring. Like I had to watch Wanda as a kid and stuff. I was like, yeah.
We can find out why the whole sitcom thing.
Bruh.
What? She was a fan of sitcoms. I mean,
Yeah, you find out why though.
That scene.
it didn't do nothing for me. This show sucks.
What about the scene with Vision?
Which one?
Which-
The one
That
before?
was dead?
When they're in the Avengers compound?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
What, when they had the conversation?
yeah.
Yeah.
That
What about
was-
it?
It was such a touching moment between the two. of
And
them.
the words that he said, Isaac, take it away.
That was deep.
But what is grief if not love persevering?
All I
Bro,
saw
that hit.
was she kind of
hit.
vulnerable. Listen, all I saw was she kind of vulnerable. So I'm gonna slide in her real quick since she.
Oh
eating
my
you.
god.
That's all I saw. Good shit, my nigga. Vision. This show is ass.
Wow.
And it showed and told you the Vision in the hex. She made that Vision.
I know. That's why he's still dead. Oh, technically he's not dead because they can do whatever they want in this show, in this universe.
Whoa.
This show doesn't do
Don't
it
you
for
want to
me.
know how they do everything in this universe?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do it for me. This show doesn't do it for me. I can't wait for it to be over, so we don't have to talk about it no more.
What?
This episode, it took me to watch this whole episode. This shit was long and boring.
It was not
Huh.
though. They
It
blew up
was.
2
It
kids.
really wasn't.
They blew up 2 kids. They blew up.
Fuck them kids. I don't care.
Use the powers before she.
Look who we asking. Fuck them kids. No.
And then it was a lot of stuff we already knew. Like it was something like mind blowing. This episode was long and boring.
We did-
No, we didn't know.
Counter with the Mind Stone like that.
That's how she got her powers, right? Didn't we already know that?
No. She
Yeah.
already had the.
She
in this
already
episode, she
had
already
the
had
power.
powers. Yeah, she already. This episode established she already had powers. It was just the Mind Stone
just
amplified it.
Amplify. Yeah.
Listen, this show just doesn't do it for me. It's not entertaining.
Come on,
It's not.
White Vision, White Vision,
It's not entertaining. This show's
White Vision, bro.
I could care less. I knew they was gonna find a way to bring him back. I knew it.
Hey,
I was like, yeah.
I'll tell y'all this. I did not expect for it to be another Vision. I didn't expect that. I didn't know Hayward was lying. He
Yeah, and we
lie.
found out he was lying. Granted, he was already
he was
shifty.
lying, saying that Wanda stole the Vision's body, but instead he kept it. He still has it.
He's a good liar. He's real good.
This shit. He's a piece of shit.
All right, but guess what though? I do have a new theory. Got a fresh hot take.
We got
Now,
one.
we all know.
We also found out that Mailman is a real mailman.
Yeah. Bruh. First of all, yes, that's the biggest thing we found out. Y'all know I've been wondering about this mailman, and now I was very disappointed in my answer. He's a mailman. That's just who the fuck he is. Whoops. But he still might be delivering messages from Visto. We don't fucking know. Either way, hot take. Think Vision might not die again. I think Vision might go into the White Vision.
Oh, you think
And that's how we gonna get our good guy White Vision.
Well, the whole
Kind
thing
of like
about.
how.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe.
Kind of like how Wonder Man, like neural pathways were inside Vision, like in the comics. Like this, Wanda's recreation of Vision would just go into this White Vision.
We're probably like with the help of Wanda of some sort. You know, he powered by Wanda magic. He's created by Wanda's magic. Somehow she could just whoopity doop with some little wiggly woos as Pietro and pop them on in there. You know what I'm saying? Like goddamn.
Speaking of Pietro, we find out the reason why Pietro is different. She just said.
Oh yeah.
Agatha said if she couldn't bring back, she didn't want to do the necromancy thing because if she would have brought back her brother, he would have been riddled with bullet holes and everything, and she couldn't do anything about all that. So she just kind of changed him, and she was already in this. Wanda was already in this hurt state. She wouldn't think twice about it.
Yeah. So that whole thing with him being the other Quicksilver was just a coincidence.
Yeah,
It
I
was-
think. Yeah.
Just that her magic.
I mean, it's a nod to fans, but it's
Yeah, I mean they even said the showrunners and stuff. They even said the reason why they did that it was just something they wanted to do. They didn't really mean anything behind it, but you know.
It still
Well,
might
that's
be back though.
But
that was kind of wasted.
the thing about White Vision though, because in the comics, White Vision, the reason why he turns white is because he lost the neural pathways of Wonder Man in general, and the White Vision represents Vision as basically a robot. Like he doesn't have that understanding, that care, and all that junk.
Yeah, I kind of figured like he would be as Ultron intended him to be.
I'm Isaac. Man, you quiet over there. Did you enjoy the movie? Not the movie, but did you enjoy the episode?
It was a movie.
Or the episode. It was very good. Well, I mean, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was a surprise to find out that Wanda had her powers all along, because I was definitely in the boat of thinking that the Mind Stone gave her those powers. But now I guess it kind of makes sense that the Mind Stone only unlocked her potential. Which brings up the point, did Pietro have those powers too? Or I don't know what happened.
Yeah, they make it seem
crazy.
like they didn't. Agatha only went in there just for Wanda to figure out how Wanda was doing this. But they don't do anything about Pietro. But the way Agatha said it, it seemed like we might have gotten hit. Like they kind of retconned the thing, and we might have got a hint where Wanda was a mutant. That's the reason why. And
Right.
and Pietro, are they twins in this
Yeah.
universe?
Yeah, they're called twins. They're
Are
called
they?
twins.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think Pietro. It only would make sense that Pietro had some kind of speed power, but I think the Mind Stone did the same thing to Wanda. It just enhances speed, where he's super fast.
Then again, you'd think he would have. Oh well, no. They make it a point that he doesn't see stuff coming, so he wouldn't have seen that bomb coming. Sorry, that's terrible. But still,
Do you agree with Noah? This being the weakest episode.
I wouldn't say the weakest. I think. What? Let's see. This is episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 7 was the weakest. So. And episode 8 actually gave me answers that I wanted to know and cleared up some stuff that I was wondering about. So.
JR, you enjoyed the episode, right?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like I wouldn't call this the weakest. It's just that it wasn't what we were expecting. Like, last time we did this this talk with episode 7, we made like a prediction of what episode 8 was going to be like, and none of that happened. Hello?
Remember our prediction.
If you want to know our predictions, we'll listen to the episode 7 review discussion.
Yeah, segue. Okay. But yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting, but I'm glad I got it anyway. So.
Were you satisfied with that?
Yeah, I was satisfied.
Jimmy, did you watch this two times slower than the speed?
I watched the half speed, yes, sir. But the episode was trash, man. I agree with Noah. No, I'm just bullshit. This episode was super lore heavy. It was like all the backstory setup we was asking for when it came to Agatha, when it came to Wanda and her powers. It gave us a little sneak peeks into things we didn't see. What was crazy was when she went into the sword facility and apparently she didn't even break in or nothing. She just was like really cool and chill. That threw me off. I believed Hayward. I was ready for her to snap. He was ready. Everybody. But yeah, this episode it had a lot of good stuff. Well,
I'm gonna just throw this out here. Is it just me, or does anybody else catch the feeling like they trying to low key call her the Phoenix? Anybody else get those Phoenix vibes?
Yeah.
I feel that way.
when she
I think I had said that like yesterday. That is anybody else getting Dark Phoenix vibes from?
She touched the Mind Stone and Phoenix just showed up out of nowhere, and I was like, "Wait, what?" Then she put on the Scarlet Witch crown. I was like, "Oh, okay, Scarlet Phoenix." Like, I don't know.
Now this is canonically the very first time they actually say that name. They actually
that's true.
call her Scarlet Witch. And they just say the name in general too. It's just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't sit well with me making Scarlet Witch itself a entity or a title instead of like her code name.
All right, taking bets right now. Is Doctor Strange gonna be in the episode, or is he gonna be like an after credit sequence?
Now,
Probably after credits.
he might be an after credit thing. I mean, because he also might be a cameo because like the thing that I harken back to is when Paul Bettany, the one who plays Vision, he kept saying in an interview he said, yeah, there's a person who I always wanted to work with since I was a kid or something like that, and they're in the show and I got to work with him. He was like happy and everything. People kept saying it had to be Benedict Cumberbatch, but like he also could be trolling because White Vision's in this too, and that's just him.
Yeah.
So he could have been referencing himself. But I still feel like Doctor Strange will show up. Something will happen in the eighth one because because they're talking about magic and everything. So like, and this is the realm in this realm and everything. Though at the same time, I don't think they ever called Doctor Strange the Sorcerer Supreme either.
He is the current Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
They did say
they
do call him that because I know in the end of his movie they didn't call him a Sorcerer Supreme.
No, not at the end of the
No,
movie.
but he became the Sorcerer Supreme.
There's 3. I forget the name. What the fuck?
Infinity War?
Yeah, when the snap. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But in that way, he was the Sorcerer Supreme. He actually identified himself as the Sorcerer Supreme in that movie. Like when he was telling him, like, I'm not finna let you get this Eye of Agamotto. You got me fucked up. Like, I die before I do that shit. Yeah, basically at that point he had became the Sorcerer Supreme. Am I still connected? Do it again.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that I just don't like that whole Scarlet Witch thing because this made Wanda even though she is special, important, all that junk. This made her way more important than she normally is.
Yeah, they bumped her up to the end of her comic book run real quick. Like, seriously.
Now, do you guys think White Vision is going to make it out of here? Or do you think Mephisto's going to show up in the last episode?
I mean, at this point,
I really want Mephisto to show up so bad. It's like I can feel it, you know what I'm saying, in my toes, in between, in the middle of my toes. I can feel Mephisto tickling them. And I just feel like they teasing the fuck out of me and we're not going to see it.
yeah, like we're at the finale at this point, and I'm like, there's not one mention or hint of Mephisto like anywhere. So, and there's already like so much happening right now, like Vision going to Wanda, like what's her name? Photon going up to where Agatha was, and now White Vision. It seems like if Mephisto shows up, it would be one thing too many. At least
maybe that's why Doctor Strange is gonna show up, because he's the Sorcerer Supreme, and he gotta attend to these things, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, in the comics, like in the beginning, Doctor Strange was like, "Hex magic ain't real. That's not real magic. That's not what your powers are. I'm the Sorcerer Supreme. I know what this is. It's not magic." And then he was proven wrong. Like, I don't. I feel like Miss Mephisto need to show up because, like, when you think about it, even though, like, yeah, it was Agatha all along and everything, they're not really portraying Agatha as the villain. the main bad guy, because like even in the beginning of the episode, like you see her, which is how she gets killed in the comics anyway. She's about to be burnt at the stake, but it's by her own sisterhood, and then her own mother was about to, and it was mainly because she was working in the dark arts, which was kind of forbidden, quote unquote. And like she is more of a character, at least to me, she was more of the character in this show. Like she was just trying to learn how Wanda was able to do this. What kind of magic was Wanda using and able to do this? Because it seemed like she wanted to learn the magic, learn how to do it, instead of like, you know, take over the world or something like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, she just wants the power. Seems like she wants to learn how to control her magic. I don't know. I don't know what her motives really are.
And I still think, I mean, we did get the answer where the whole hex thing was Wanda and everything. Like, so it wasn't no real outside force. But I still feel like Agatha is working with somebody. Some kind of Dark Lord entity or anything, something.
It's whoever that rabbit really is, I think. Because the rabbit hasn't been explained. And she did feed the rabbit a bug, which is weird.
Now, the rabbit, I think the rabbit might actually be Pietro. Her version of Pietro.
That don't add up. No, she was fucking with the rabbit. And, like, the way they cut and edited the show, they made it seem like she was fucking with the rabbit around the same time that Pietro was encountering Monica. That could just be, you know, me jumping to
Nah,
conclusion.
she didn't have she didn't have the rabbit or anything. Because towards the end of that episode, end of 7, the kids wasn't there, and Wanda asked where the kids were. Then she went down to the basement and everything. And then Agatha came down there.
Agatha came down with the rabbit because remember she was like,
"Oh, she had the rabbit in her hand."
Yeah, because she said something. She was like, "Yeah, she does look surprised to see who we really are," or something like that. She was talking to the rabbit.
Oh, okay. And well, that's another thing too, because like when she put Wanda in her spell, quote unquote. Now, she could have put down a rabbit. We don't know. It did cut. No.
That's like I could be just jumping to a conclusion, but the way I saw it,
I think the person she's working with is whatever her husband is, whoever her husband she keep.
Her husband Ralph.
Yeah.
I should be saying that shit so hard. My husband Ralph.
Well, this week will be the last episode of WandaVision. Is besides Noah, everybody excited for this finale, right?
Yeah.
Isaac, what are you thinking is going to happen in the finale? Give me one big thing.
We're going to find out Ralph is Mephisto.
Hey, I'm with you.
Yeah. It's either that or Vision is going to somehow get in the white Vision body and then he's going to be able to live in the outside world again. One of those.
What about the kids, guys? What about the kids?
The kids will be fine, don't worry.
JR, give me one big thing you think is going to happen in the finale. Or you hoping to happen?
No. White Vision versus Vision, which ultimately leads to Vision, like
Vision
transferring
3 times. Yeah, that's what it ultimately falls down to. That man can't catch a break.
Nope. All right.
Jimmy.
Let me go big. Go big or go home. Okay. Big thing happening in the finale. Monica is gonna fight Pietro, fake Pietro. Somehow her powers are gonna activate and do some crazy shit, and she's gonna suck X-Men into the universe. That's how the mutants are gonna get there. I called it. Called it.
That's,
Oh yeah,
that is.
that's another thing that I was thinking about. Like she's gonna create the mutants.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that might be something. She might be creative. Noah. I know you want this show done and everything. I will ask you this. In the finale, if this blows your socks off, will this be from a trash show to a so-so show for you?
Pretty much. This show went from a 4 to a 6.
If the finale blows your socks off.
Pretty much.
Is there anything you want, you're looking forward to happening in the finale?
I just want to see Monica throw some hands. That's about it.
All right. Well, I hope Shimaguro descends from the sky and it comes out. I'm gonna take you for a ride.
I like that plan too. Silver Surfer.
Everybody, say something in the comments below about what you thought about episode 8 and what you're looking forward to episode 9. You will catch us again here with the finale, and then we'll talk about the show as a whole with all 9 episodes out. We will catch y'all in the next one. Remember, show your attitude, you wonderful, beautiful nerd. Deuces.